All right, people, welcome back. This is Chris Sussman, otherwise known as the Barbecue Buddha, and this week we are going to be cooking up a delicious breakfast burrito, a steak, gruyere cheese, caramelized onion, and egg breakfast burrito on the LoCo Precision Griddle. It's going to keep it simple, going to keep it easy. Let's follow along as I make this breakfast magic happen. Now let's go. First thing I'm going to do is slice up this onion. Take the slices, the half moon slices, and put them in a bowl. Just like that. Put that to the side. Next thing you do, I have this block of gruyere cheese. I'm gonna shred that up. It's about 3.5 ounces. I'm not sure how much I'll need, but we're gonna use this gruyere cheese for this delicious breakfast burrito. All right, that should give us enough cheese to work with. Now I've got this Snake River Farms New York strip steak. It's a bit of a decadent steak. You can use any steak that you want to use for this burrito. They take this steak and they already thinly slice it lengthwise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dice this up because we want this to fit inside a burrito. But I'm just going to make nice even cuts lengthwise across this steak. Now I've got 3 eggs. I'm just gonna crack the 3 eggs, get them in this bowl. And we're gonna just mix them up. We want some nice soft scrambled eggs for this breakfast burrito. And finally, I'm just gonna make a simple dressing for this burrito with some sour cream. About 3 tablespoons of sour cream. All right, we have the sour cream in the bowl. I'm gonna add a little bit of this shiitake Szechuan hot sauce from Heartbeat Hot Sauce, Dark Side of the Grill. You know him, you love him, he's my buddy. I'm gonna add a little bit of this here, probably about a teaspoon, just to give us a little heat in that sour cream. All right, so now we have our spicy crema. I'm gonna set that to the side. All right, I've got this beef, this New York strip all diced up. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil and then just a simple salt, pepper, garlic mixture. All right, I think the beef is ready to go. Let's get outside and get to cooking on that LoCo Precision Griddle. All right, so I have the propane tank turned on, and now I'm gonna light the Precision Griddle from LoCo. You turn all of your knobs to low at first, and then you press this handy dandy quick ignition. Now I'm gonna create 3 zones. I'm gonna turn the furthest zone to sear, the hottest. The middle zone, I'm gonna set to 400 degrees, and the far zone, I'm gonna set to 325 degrees. So hot, medium, and low, and that's how I'm gonna cook. All right, as the LoCo Precision Griddle warms up, I've got my oil, the LoCo vegetable oil that I'm gonna use on the flat top, and I have all my mise en place out here ready to go. We're gonna be cooking on the flat top here soon, so stay tuned. All right, so the LoCo flat top is all preheated. All 3 zones are ready to go. I'm gonna get a little bit of oil down on the surface. Put the onions down first. A little salt on those onions. All right, these onions are getting nice and golden brown. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of butter inside the onions. And while that butter's melting, I'm gonna move these onions to the cooler side of the griddle. We've got that excellent New York strip seasoned up from Snake River Farms, diced into cubes. We're gonna put this on the hot side of the griddle. Onions are looking nice and caramelized. The butter's working its way in. Let the steak cook for a few minutes. You get a good crust on one side. Now I'm going to start flipping it over. Ooh, look at all that beautiful color. All right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the onions in with the steak and move everything over to the cooler side of the griddle, so that way I could cook the eggs. All right, now I'm going to put the eggs down on the griddle. When you have a well-seasoned griddle like this, the eggs cook up nice and evenly. You take the eggs off. Put it in this little bowl. Got the eggs, gonna put that off to the side. Get an onion mixture and put it in this bowl. Got that in the bowl. The burrito, I'm gonna turn the heat down to lower. We're gonna turn it down to 300 degrees in all the zones. All right, now that we got the griddle all ready and it's cooling down, we're gonna assemble our burrito. So I've got a nice big flour tortilla. I'm gonna take some of this steak and onion mixture and put that in the tortilla. Now we're gonna get some of that egg. Ooh. Look at that egg, perfectly cooked on the griddle surface. Now, of course, you need some of this delicious Gruyere cheese. More than enough cheese. And we're gonna see if my burrito wrapping skills are up to par. All right, it's a pretty decent sized burrito. Looking good. I've got this big boy of a burrito. We're gonna put it right down on the flat top. All right, it's been a couple minutes. I'm gonna just flip this burrito over and toast the other side. Look at that golden crunchiness. All right, it's been cooking on this flat top for a few minutes. You get a little of that crustiness on top. Let's check out the other side. Oh yeah, I don't know about you, but that's looking burrito-rific. We're gonna let that other side get a little bit more brown, and then we're gonna get it off and we're gonna get that Buddha bite, yes. All right, people, look, that beautiful brown caramelized color on the outside of this burrito. This breakfast burrito is looking so good. Let's crack it open and let's see what it looks like on the middle. This steak, egg, and cheese with Gruyere, caramelized onions, delicious steak. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, I don't know about you. That looks delicious. Look at this amazing breakfast burrito. Can't forget the sauce. Sauce is the boss. Let's go ahead and get that Buddha bite. All right, people, that's how you make the barbecue Buddha's decadent steak, egg, Gruyere cheese, and caramelized onions burrito on the LoCo Precision Griddle. This is going to be the breakfast that makes all of your friends and family so excited. If you like what you saw today, hit all the things, press all the buttons, subscribe, leave me a comment down below, do what you gotta do to give me some love, and in the meantime, we're gonna get that Buddha bite, yeah.